why.
Hello, Mr. Mondragon. How are you, sir?
I'm doing very well. How about you guys? You?
Me guys are doing really good, man. It's been a good year so far. You having a good 2025?
So far, I can't complain. Yeah, can't complain.
Yeah.
I have a couple resolutions. So.
Oh my gosh, tell me about your resolutions.
My resolutions or my resolution?
Both.
Okay. Well, my resolution would, they would. I want to be unfat and make money.
Wow, dude. Oh my god. Are we the same person? Are we the same person?
I know.
That's I mean, do people make resolutions that aren't that?
I don't think so. I think people just don't want to be fat anymore, or at least the idea of that. So
I mean, that's like the two most glaring problem areas in your life, unless it's like you don't usually wait till like the New Year's resolution, like, yeah, it's time to stop beating my kids. Maybe I should be a good husband. People don't usually wait for that.
Yeah.
How you doing, skeptic?
Skeptic.
It's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah, do it. Hit the like button. Yeah.
It has been a while, skeptic. But yeah, like it's funny how like people are like, well, I am a drunkard, and I do beat my wife, and I do beat my kids, and I do.
And I did inhale.
Yeah, and I did inhale, and I do spend $30,000 a year on prostitutes. But next year,
things will be different.
It's going to be totally different. Me, I promise you, baby. I promise you.
What? Have you heard of the conspiracy theory that the beginning of the year is actually like in April?
No. Where have I been on that one?
Okay, so I'd have to ask my wife for the link, but there's kind of a schizo rabbit hole. We can maybe do a whole stream on it, but from my memory, paraphrasing. Okay, Grok is downloaded. Okay, so it's from the Council of Trent, which is after the Protestant Revolution. The Roman Catholics were like, "Oh, what's going on? What's up with the Protestant stuff?" And what are you looking at me for? What? Airline food. And they got together and they're like, we have to change the beginning of the year to January where it's colder. So when people make their New Year's resolutions, they'll be less likely to do them. So because it'll be really cold, it hace frio. Me no want to go outside and jog because it's cold. And the Protestants that like fought against the Roman Catholic Church were called the April Fools because they're like, no, the beginning of the year is April. And they're like, oh, you're April Fools. That's kind of the gist of and then there's like a bunch of other, like there's actually 13 months and they're all 28 days and things like that. I haven't looked into it too much, but it seems pretty hilarious.
So it's just a prot thing.
Yeah, it's kind of a schizo evangelical thing. But anyways.
The other side of need, it'll get you high, get you wise. Bunny is the place to be.
Yeah, he asked me to punch me and to knock my teeth out, and I realized it's because our Haitian neighbor came in and they needed it to put on string for their video. My Christian Haitian neighbor is just on your phone, dude. You're not even listening to me.
Speaking of Beidou, I have some stuff for Beidou.
I've got a vagina.
What a perfect ending.
Me too, everyone. Me too.
Oh, that was a man. That's definitely okay. So like the topic you wanted to talk about was 2024 recap, and we're going to go through some L's, some big L's, because I feel like a lot of people are just going to fondly remember it as a year of W's, because there was a lot of big ones. But depending on who you ask, I mean, we still have until April to accumulate some wins and some losses. But I'm not an April Fool. John, you might be. I'm not quite sure. I mean, that's your religion. I'm not trying to like be mean or whatever. But New Year's resolutions. Did we finish that? Oh yeah, you don't want to be fat. You want more money. My wife for Christmas got me 3 months at a Brazilian jiu-jitsu gym, and I'm quite excited for that. I will have many men sweat into my orifices, and I'm looking forward to it.
I am not surprised you can make many men sweat for you.
Dude, I make the men wet. I don't know what to say.
Mm-hmm. It's like it's a slicky thing.
It's a slickery slope. Am I supposed to click on one of these links you sent me? Or where do you want to go from here?
Yeah, just do the first one.
Okay.
And I got a little introduction before that. So just
I'm going.
Bring it up. And I got an introduction for that one.
All right, these ladies? Alex
Yeah.
O'Connor became the first. Wait, no, that's not Alex O'Connor. I did not read that right. Alex Consani became the first Troons woman to win Model of the Year. So men are more beautiful than women now? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
I didn't even know about this.
So I mean, like, this is, I guess you can say it's an L for women, but it is
Definitely.
also a W for men, because we did it, man. The patriarchy lives on.
It does, yeah.
We are now more beautiful than
We're-
women.
We're better at being Women of the Year. We're better at
Yep.
being at being smoking hot.
The 2024 Fashion Award for Model of the Year goes to
Here we go.
Alex Consani.
Oh.
Oh.
It's these are where my womanly hips would be if I had them.
What the just plastic?
The 2020
So I L women, but a round of applause for men. A round of applause. We did it, boys. We did it. GG. Take the W. Let's go.
I don't know if it was worth it. My stomach's kind of queasy now. Every time you see, it's like seeing a very fat person, which I know you're out there at the gym right now. You're very dedicated to your New Year's resolution. You're there, and I'm glad you're there. But when you see a big fat person, you feel this existential dread, like you feel you're smelling death. It's like looking at a corpse. And that's kind of how I felt looking at that man. Let's go to the next. Let's go to the next
Yeah.
thing.
Thanks for
Kinda
telling me how I feel about my dad.
Is your dad very fat, or is he? I think he's a
losing
woman.
weight.
Oh, that's good. My father is also an overweight man, boomer. So let's move on. What does that even say? Boojing flow? Booging. I don't know what that means, dude. You see it? Oh, you can't even see it. This music needs to calm down.
She keeps getting those things caught in her sweater. It's like,
can't.
stop.
Oh my gosh, it was so loud.
Yeah, this,
Okay.
it reminded me of like
Okay.
you know,
Okay.
the old meme of like it was like that. The girl, she was like, I don't know what my boyfriend is up to right now. He said he was gonna go and hang out with the boys, and then it switched like hanging out with the boys, and they're just like swallowing ping pong balls or something like that.
They're playing
And this is-
nutskip ball or something stupid.
Yeah. And now men, we don't have to worry about women cheating on us anymore. They got these pongo sticks or whatever the hell they're called.
Binging. So okay, I think this is wholesome. I think this is just wholesome wife Jack doing her thing. The kids Nana's with the kids, so she has an afternoon to herself. The L is in the music, obviously, because she thought this was way more. Okay, look. I'm gonna turn the music down to an appropriate hype level.
Trans
there.
Music.
Uh,
I don't mean
and-
that by.
Yeah, okay. Well, you kind of hinted at what I was gonna say, but probably in a sexier way than I was gonna say. I was gonna just say, instead of looking at the goat's horn things that she's holding, the pagan scythes or whatever, just watch her and hear the music and like just keep the optical illusion out and watch her and look how boring the video looks if you just block it out. It's just a lady standing there.
Getting some boomerang stuck in her sweater. Look, it's stuck. It's stuck.
She also she reminds me of my my 2-year-old. My 2-year-old dances all the time. Like like we're in the store and there's just like a little jingle going on. So her dance, her like signature dance, is she leads with her elbows. So everything's just like this. She runs through the house and she does this. But when she's dancing, she has to dedicate all of her CPU power to the dance. So she gets really serious looking. She's just like hey, are you okay? Do you want some gummy bears? And she's like totally unresponsive. Like she's not there. She's in the flow. That's kind of like this lady, not quite as intense, but the same kind of like if you're playing guitar and like you don't quite know the part and you're like really focusing on it, like somebody asks you something or you try to have a conversation, you can't do it. That's the face I'm seeing.
It's like did you ever like do vocals while doing guitar?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't do that. I don't know why. Like I'm totally like capable of
You just have to
what is
brute
it?
force it, dude.
I'm totally capable of like multitasking with everything else. But like when I'm playing guitar, it's just like, ooh, I can like do a
Okay.
backup. I can do like a backup, like a harmony or a scream, but that's it. That's it. I can't just sit there and just like.
You can have the guitar and go ba da da.
Or
That's about as much as you got.
waves, and that's it.
Were you doing some freaking like Creed or something? Or were you doing some Nickelback?
And I was like,
Couldn't make it as a blind man stealing. Is that what you're doing right there?
maybe, but I did like a half scream, half vocal.
Okay, so a little less through. Okay, anyway, this is how I brute force my way into being able to sing and play the guitar at the same time. It's you play the guitar part over and over and over and over and over and over to where you can play it without thinking and just try like having a conversation while you're playing, and then you able to just play it on audio. You just like, okay, go, and then you sing on top of it. What I'm trying to teach myself some piano, and I'm doing the same kind of thing where I can do the left hand part and then the right hand part. But when I try to do it together, it's like I'm suddenly in kindergarten and like all my pictures look terrible. And people are like, oh, it's nice job. It's like, that's how I feel about my ability, but it's just, I have to like cut off the analytical judgmental part of my brain that just wants to do good and be like, this sucks. This sucks. And you just have to like do tons of iterations to where you're like, okay, I'm focusing on the left hand doing that right. Okay, that's in time. You just have to, you literally just have to do it over and over and over.
Yeah.
And focus on making it's like I do the same thing with jujitsu. Any path you go on, these are the kind of things you learn. Like doing jujitsu, you watch a technical move, and you see them do it and you think you got it and you go to do it and you're like, okay, that was awful. I'm just going to focus on like, what was he doing with his left hand? Okay. Was the grip this? Was it that? Okay. I'm going to get that part right. And just like, you focus on little bits and you slowly get them in line.
Yeah. I would agree with that. Yeah. Jiu-jitsu's a whole lot harder than just playing guitar and singing, I would say.
Well, I don't know. Depends on what you mean by. I mean, I'm sure people with jiu-jitsu are like, it depends. Like if you're outside of whatever path that somebody else is on, it's hard to quantify the actual effort it goes into getting to where you are, to the plateau you're on. Like if you have only been playing guitar for like 6 months, you can make like somebody who's never played guitar, they can be like, whoa, like you are so good. And you're like, yeah, like like you can you get more. I mean, obviously you can get better and better and better, but I think there are like diminishing returns of like the appearance of expertise or mastery the further you go in.
Yeah, it definitely is. I would have to agree with that.
Oh yeah, this one when we watched it at first, I didn't even. It took me forever to figure out what the heck was going on, dude.
Did I put this one in? Do we ever show this?
Yes,
before?
you did.
Okay.
I mean, it's definitely an L. So we had a big W for men, and now this is probably our biggest L the whole year.
Yeah.
Can you show this to me?
What is that? I don't think any straight man is ever fucking wearing that. But I have a question. How are you shitting in that fucking thing now? Are you unbuckling it from under get the shit out of your fucking ass?
I like how there's so much headroom. You can't even see his chin.
Grown men weren't
Yeah.
This is the first time this guy's ever taken a selfie.
but no offense to you or your family.
He was like, oh, this is gonna
Oh,
make
wait,
my
wait.
kid
Wait. That should have been our thumbnail right there. He's doing what we're doing. He's showing everybody the L. Oh, look, okay, but when you show this to me, I think it was like 5 minutes. I watched it several times. I'm like, what's wrong with the dude's shorts? Like he put shorts on, and this guy is like all pissy. I don't get it. For anybody else that had the same is having that experience I had, okay, just look at that. He's wearing a one back. You know, this reminds me of my 2-year-old daughter. Anyways,
He's wearing a leotard. just for a t-shirt. It's like, you don't have to tuck your shit. You don't have to tuck your t-shirt inside of your shorts. It's fine. It's all good.
Am I ready? What am I? Big dump. Oh my gosh. I guess so. Yeah, sure. I'm up. I'm game for it. We're just hanging out, having fun. Oh shit. All right. Well, anybody's just looking. We're looking at this dude. He's got the onesie on. I don't know. Can we have like athletic suspenders or maybe a belt? Because that's what this thing's trying to do. It's trying to replace a belt, right? So you don't untuck your shirt. I also don't have to have your shirt tucked in.
Yeah, it's the
You
only
don't
time I
got
ever tuck in my shirt is like if I go to church. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, hey everybody. Hope you're had a good time at Jim Bob. Welcome to the Mr. Westford channel. If you could leave a like, a subscription, thingy, dibbly dobbly do. You know what to do. I'm just here to say, and I got to remind you, or you won't do it. You guys are great at your job. You're just really lazy. Thanks for being here. Not trying to. Hey, I'm not trying to get the year off on a bad start, but I appreciate it. We're going through just a recap of last year, bunch of L's, some W's, and we're just gonna hang out and have some fun. You know, it's not. Don't have to take things too serious. John, you have anything to say to the people? It's you, man.
Yeah. Everybody, welcome. Allahu Akbar. Let's. Jim Bob was actually asking about us getting waterboarded. So if Jim Bob will fund either me going up to Oregon or having Wes coming down here to Cali.
Well, I definitely don't live in Oregon.
Or I mean, the other one. Then
The slightly
we'll
less gay
waterboard
one.
each other. We'll waterboard each other.
Okay, when was this?
It
Was this today?
yesterday.
Yesterday.
No, it
Oh.
was yesterday.
Was it on
Jim
stream?
Bob- yeah, Jim Bob wanted to be waterboarded, and I was like, no, don't do it. It sucks. He's like, when is the John?
Can't be that
and,
bad.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, Jim Bob would be the guy who get waterboarded and be like, oh, okay. What's your epistemology for waterboarding me?
What's the ontological state of being waterboarded?
Meme coin is live!
Could Hawk Tuah girl be in serious trouble? Damning allegations are being aimed at Haley Welch after her crypto.
Alex
meme
O'Connor, get out.
This is
We're
one of the
talking about
most
crypto.
miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the f are you on?
The launch of the coin was questioned immediately. The fees for buying Hawk were 15% on top of the transaction cost, something that CoffeeZilla did not take kindly to.
You guys generated over $1 million in fees while y'all's fans got rug pulled.
After the coin surged on launch, it's alleged that tokens held by insiders of the project were sold within 15 minutes of that launch for millions and millions of dollars, crashing the price entirely and losing fans thousands.
This is the worst tokenomics I've ever seen, and it is a scam.
So I heard about this, but I didn't really like look into it. That's pretty bad. So have you ever been in a rug pull, a crypto rug pull?
No, I haven't. Thankfully,
I've been in one. So there's a guy from church. He was a catechumen, and he ended up being one of those sovereign citizen people. And this was like in 2021, before people like really knew what that was. But he was talking to me about this coin called Medicoin and all these great things about it, and these coders from the medical industry apparently were making this coin. And it had all of the buzzwords. They were burning. They had a fixed supply except for the burn or whatever. It was donated to charity. You got just for holding the coin, you'd get a fee for the transaction and the staking and all the words. And they were so convinced it was going to be like, this is we're going to all make money and it's going to go to charity. It's going to be awesome. I'm sure, man. I trust you, if you trust them, whatever. I didn't really look too much into it. I put in $500 and it's all gone. But I remember like the launch, I stayed up to like 11 for the launch, and then I put the money in, I put my ether in, and which would probably be a lot more now. So honestly, so I guess opportunity cost, I lost more than 500. But I like everyone was like seeing the price go up, and then suddenly it just dips like 1,000% now, and then the chat just going a million miles per hour, and then the devs like stop. So they stop the chat, and then there's just silence for a half hour, and they come back in. Like the developer we hired onto the team to run our security apparently left a back door and pulled out all of the ETH. And then people are investigating, and I'm up, and I'm kind of mad, and it was during like the 2021 bull run or whatever. So there's a lot of money flying around everywhere.
Yeah, never leave your back door open, boys.
Yeah, dude. Well, I don't have it up. Here we go. Yeah, look, trust this man. Never leave your back door open. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So
one thing I want to know about those things, like, I don't want to get like too graphic, but I don't know if like your girl has ever, anybody in chat as well, your girls, you know, they always wear these things. But does it have the button at the bottom? Does it have the
yes, it has. Unless it's just, that's what I imagine. That's what I picture. I picture a button right in his gooch right now. Is that, and you picture that too, right?
Yeah, I do. And it's like, and I don't know.
I can picture the button just like, it can't be like, if this is an athletic thing, you wouldn't want a button rubbing against your gooch, would you? We just lost like 12 viewers when I said that word. Like, oh, this isn't very highbrow, is it?
And I don't know if any of you guys ever had to like when I used to run water mains in the ground, like, you know, you would be like about 6 feet, 7 feet in the ground, and then a rock gets in your pants because, you know, just dirt's falling on and everything like that. I've had a rock stuck there before, and it was very uncomfortable. I can imagine like two buttons just sitting there, and like, who's going to be the one unbuttoning them?
See, the reason I think it's ethical to have the little buttons on your baby and your toddler's onesie is because they got a diaper and a pull-up on. It keeps the friction away from these words. Yeah. Also, now that I think about it, there was a guy in high school I went to high school with, and everybody called him Gooch, and I don't know why. I can't even remember his real name. I think it was Samuel.
Well, it
literally-
rhymes.
I can think of his Gooch and Samuel. What are you talking about?
Oh, never mind.
Oh, you thought Grundle? No, everybody called him Gooch. Hey, what's up, Gooch? Stop calling me that. I can remember. I remember his older brother was Jack. Everybody called him Jacko. I don't remember his name. Anyways, Gooch, if you're listening, I want to actually be able to verify your identity because I don't remember your first name.
Shout out to Gooch, everyone.
Yeah, shout out to Gooch, everybody. He's a real one.
Not the
Okay.
Gooch, but just Gooch.
Yeah, just Gooch. We did the intro. Yeah, we did. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's move on. Let's keep going. Okay. This one was pretty great. Oh, okay. I just gotta make sure it's on the screen. Here we go.
We can see the Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, who is here to encourage us. And he is critically looking at the visuals.
The visuals. Critically looking at the visuals.
So critical. So critically.
हाँ, आप अपनी
हाँ।
स्क्रीन पे देख सकते हैं कि हम लैंडर मॉड्यूल
People are applauding. Let
लैंडर
us all wait from the
People-
Secretary Department of Space and Chairman ISRO, Shri S. Somnath.
लैंडर मॉड्यूल पूरी तरह से सेफली और सॉफ्टली चंद्रमा की सतह पे लैंड हो चुका है।
Okay,
ये हम
so
लोगों के लिए
I just
बहुत
want
ही
to
गर्व की बात है।
I want to contract.
Hindi
Okay,
में
okay. So let's just buy the narrative. Okay, let's give them the win. They must have convinced somebody, but
Mhm.
okay, they on the right is a real life spaceship that landed on the moon. Okay, look,
And
there it is.
He is critically looking at the visuals.
It's insane that they were able to get a camera there in space to get this angle. But okay. I just want to see it one more time. Okay. There. Okay. And okay, wait. Oh my gosh, it's Crystal.
आप अपनी स्क्रीन पे देख सकते हैं कि हम
Oh, there it is. There it is, folks. Okay. Look at the smiling faces. Look at these people. These people, when they're not landing on the moon, when they're not landing on the moon, this is what they do in their free time, everybody. I just wanted to be known. I'm very glad there's not audio. You don't hear audio, do you?
I don't hear audio. But if there was audio, all of them would be applying like if Gordon Ramsay came out and was like,
Right. You know what this is, right? You know
There
what
it
this
is.
is?
yeah.
You know what
It's,
it is, right? Okay.
It looks like linguine to me.
The yearly ritual of slinging cow dung on and in your neighbor.
Austin.
This is what they do, folks. These people right here, same people. Same people.
Holy cow shit!
That guy right there, that's not a mustache. He forgot to wipe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then like they even have like I was trying to look for the video of it, but I couldn't find it. It was the shampoo, but like the poo in the
It's
hair.
so bad,
Like, oh my gosh.
dude, look at that. He does. This is the quintessential head bobble. Watch.
Mhm.
Got to do one head bobble right before you. Gosh. Oh my dude. What is it called when they're doing a keg stand? They're doing a cow pie stand.
Well, where do we drink out of?
Okay, I've got your gooch. I've got your gooch.
Look at the guy in the t-shirt over here, just like two
Yeah,
thumbs
just-
up, just like we did it.
Okay. It takes a while for India to catch up on cultural trends, obviously. So they're stuck in like 2010. But this is actually the first documented case of a photobomb in India.
Yeah,
Very
remember
historic,
when-
folks. Very historic.
remember when we were
Cultured.
doing this
Very
in
cultured.
2010, everyone. 2010 was a wild year for us. We were all like neck deep, and that looks like elephant dung. But
Yeah, there just we need a meme of the giant pile of crap from Jurassic Park.
And like, what's even funny is like when you do a keg stand, the guy that's holding you up, he normally holds your ankles or like your calves.
He doesn't get
he's
right.
not
He doesn't like dig into
Yeah,
his nails
he's
to your
not like-
grundle.
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
Well, I think there may be he like, oh, you have permission to wait. Let me see your hands. Okay, yeah, there's cow poop on your fingernails. You can get as far into my grundle as you wish.
Well, at this point, I don't think you have like a say to be like, oh, this is too far for me. Where you have your hands, it's like that's too far.
I
When
think
you're
this is
neck deep in
yeah.
poo-poo, you can't say like,
This is the culinary equivalent of the Troons movement. Like once you reach a certain point, there's no going back. You know, once not only are they willing to do it, but this is their face when they do it. Like this isn't just like, oh, I mean, for $1 million or to like not have my wife and kids get shot in the back of the head. I guess I'll put my face in some cow dung. Look at the face. Look at the face.
I like the Jewish accent you put.
Oh,
on
look,
there.
even Babos. Hey, Babos after.
He's like, Buddha approves.
So if you can get a man to debase and humiliate themselves by cutting off their genitals, carving it right out, getting into the gooch, getting right into the gooch with your scalpel, and you not only like you go out and dress like a freak, and you're not only just willing to do this, but you like it. I don't see much difference between that and these people. It's just a different thing. It's just a different thing they're putting in the gooch. It's just a different thing.
I don't see why anything like that would matter. But here's something that
you must not hop on plop. I don't like it. I don't like it very much.
this is not an L, but it's a W. A good
Okay.
joke. It's been a while since I heard like a little good joke in a while.
Oh wow, that's a good
A-
joke. That's
A good Troons joke, we'll say.
okay. Oh, I have a maybe we can go down that. I've got a clip to play after too.
I was on Reddit the other day like a loser, and I
What?
read that
Act
the
loser.
American military doesn't accept trans people into their ranks. Just like you, I
Into
was
the ranks.
upset. Let them
French?
die. If they want to, let they die. But then I thought about it, and it kind of makes sense why, as a military force, you don't want trans people on your ranks, because let's be honest, they have a history of switching sides. I don't want to see you walking around Kabul market trying on turbans like, oh my God, this is so me. I don't want no progressives on my battlefield. I want a closeted, God-loving out there following orders.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, what more can we ask from a soldier?
So this doesn't fit our theme of stuff of last year. This is from 2018, but this is one of my best friends. Not this lady, but the man sitting down is one of my best friend's older brother.
So I hate how people always bring up your wheelchair, your voice, and your disease. No one ever brings up how fucking annoying you are.
That's a man who thinks he's a woman.
Ali Wang.
He has he's retarded.
Rob
If you don't know.
is unemployed, so it's a good thing he doesn't have to buy tampons.
All the things Joe can't hold, like a microphone or his liquor, or the arms of a woman who actually loves him.
Face.
My limbs are straighter than you'll ever be.
Oh, damn, cooked.
But he doesn't even portray a convincing woman.
Yeah, I am transgender and I still use my dick more than you do.
Thank you, Joy Pot Club. Robin is so fat, the only thing bigger than her shadow is her Bibicock shadow.
This isn't fair. I can't
This
call
guy.
Joe any slurs, and he gets to slur his way through this entire battle.
Okay, one more.
It's more clear than your gender.
That's a good one. I feel like it need to be more punch. It's like a good. That's a good. That's on paper, right? I don't know. This is probably like just riffing. I don't know, but that's one of
Yeah.
the like. It needs
like one of
rewording, but it's there. It's the concept.
He needs to watch more Kill Tony. Some what's that guy's name? Dave Lucas.
I don't know.
That big old black guy, that comedian, that big old black guy, where he's just like, he's probably on like on par with Tony Hinchcliffe.
Oh, those
on
guys?
roasting people.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
he's
That's
hot.
I've actually never met him because he doesn't live in the same state. But that's my friend Sean's brother. Remember this?
How can we not? this is the
Well,
best
okay.
video.
I can't believe they had the chutzpah. So I was flabbergasted that this was like only a year ago. In my head, this has been in my this has been in my cultured brain for so long that this felt like decades ago. I don't know. Like
I know,
do you
like
feel that way.
You gotta like. I
I've
feel
been
like
seeing like the
this.
tunnel people for so long.
Like I feel like this has been around for a long time, and I've like dreamt of this. I've seen deja vu of this. It's like it's always been around, but like I have to say, like I was reborn this day. The day I saw the day I saw that little top hat come out of the sewer lines, just like, yeah. So, like, how do you expect anyone to take you guys serious anymore? Like,
Punxsutawney Philistine, dude. Get this man needs to be on Kill Tony. You guys are hilarious. That's half the fun of doing the show is the freaking comments, dude.
yeah, like I don't care if like the Jews, if they win World
Hey,
War
you can't say that.
Oh,
Okay, well, unless you like say like in Exodus 32, like you have to say something like that right before, dude. We're gonna get taken down. We're gonna get brought. We're gonna get dragged by our grundles right into the sewers, dude.
I'll say in a different language. I don't care if the
Das Juden.
Das Judens win World War III. They could do the most heroic thing ever and like come out with like a vaccine that will cure cancer, that will cure midgetness, that will cure
midgetness, dude.
It'll cure homosexuality, it'll cure AIDS, it'll cure anything.
Well, hey,
I will
hey,
still be
actually,
like,
hey,
remember
hey,
this?
let's go back a lot. That sounds pretty good, but I'm actually, I don't want to cure AIDS. Is that bad? I don't mind that one.
Yeah, I think midgets are cool. Well, I don't actually. I'm scared of them.
I saw a midget in the wild like a week ago, dude. I went to go deposit some money in an ATM, and I pull up, and there's like a sports car, and then I'm like, wow, that's a nice car, and I'm like, I can't see the front of the ATM, and I get out and I go around, and it's a dude that he's at eye level with my grundle, and I was like, whoa, hey, how you driving this big car, little fella?
Hey,
Yeah.
Can you give me a booster up to the ATM, please?
It'll be a while. I've got fat stacks of cash that you'll never have. What are they? Okay, we have
my calves and my thighs are the same thing.
Is there like a goy word for midgets? Because like we call them midgets. Like they're not normal. What do they call us? I mean, like giant, I guess, but like I don't know. Like they gotta have a little like a word that they call us when we're not listening, right? Well, I mean, maybe they're so low. How I can't hear you down there.
Those tallies.
What'd you say? No, I do play basketball.
Yeah, you heard me. I put the ER. You taller. Put that.
I use a hard R.
Yeah.
If I ever get my little legs out of this tunnel, I will come and get you.
Yeah, Aunt Bear Pig, you bigger.
You biggers. See, you gotta like just jibber jab until the people are like, okay, this is just like my speech is clearer than your agenda. We gotta say stupid stuff like that. They're like, okay, I hear what you're saying. But look, hear me out. Biggers. That's the process. We bring up we dig in the mud, we dig into poo poo, and then Ant Bear Pig comes and saves us right with what we need. They're so concise. They're so good. We don't need AI. We just need a chat. We need a chat of 33 people listening to the nonsense.
I do know one midget, and he's a cool guy. He's just like really small, and like every time I see him around town, and I rarely see him, and he always tries to like dap me up, and he always like goes in for the hug.
Do you have to turn so you like make sure he gets your thigh?
Well, no, I have to like. It's like hugging my nephew. It's just like.
Where'd you go? Hey, come back here.
I'm like, dude, like, I'm 33 years old. I have back problems. Like, I can't be hugging midgets all day long. Okay. I'm just like, hey,
I don't know the plight, dude. I don't know their plight.
Alan?
Like, this is so insensitive. I don't know. Yeah, you've got a Christian side hug the midget, or like, they're gonna know if you haven't showered in a day or two. If you've done the old, turnaround. What is it? It's a turnaround, flip inside out, turn around trick. They're gonna know immediately if you did that. So you got to be careful. You got to give them the old side hug.
I don't know that move. I don't hug people at church.
You don't know? Wait. You don't know what a side hug is?
Well, I know what a side hug is, but
you don't know the old use your underwear 4 days in a row trick. Is that what you're saying?
I'm familiar with that one.
Oh my. What do you remember this? This was January 7th. Do you remember this? This is right. This is like right. Okay.
This was the Miami thing,
let me connect this for everybody. So you see, okay, let me pull up. You see this, and then immediately you cut to this. This is like the other screwed over. Like, ah! Yo! Y'all remember that?
What do you actually think happened there?
So okay, my real take, and I haven't like looked into it since probably January, is okay, hear me out. This was all AI footage or Kubrick footage. All right. And they put it out into the media, and they were like, okay, you have to just propagate this out and say that's real. And I don't know if anything actually happened in the real world, or if they did something and this was just like a psyop to cover it up. My actual guess is that this was just doctored footage, and they had a new story, and they were just they're gathering data on social media to see people's reactions and to how they respond if something like this was happening. If we said aliens or drones were going to appear over New Jersey, how would they react? And the thing that's crazy about this is that it disappeared, and tons of people didn't even know about it. So like, you talked about it, and like I've never even heard of that. I'm like, you didn't see the 5,000 police cars lined up in front of a mall. You didn't see that.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't see this. Look at that. Look at that. There's not even that many police cars in Miami. There's maybe not.
Bro. Everyone's going this way. Yo, what is that?
Well, it looks like an NBA team.
It's like straight up blurry AI.
Yeah, it looks like an NBA team was at the mall.
Let's let the most boring part of Blade Runner. The reason why everybody hates that movie. Okay, all right. Zoom and enhance. All right, zoom and enhance.
His head is levitating over his body.
Zoom and enhance. Gosh, that's the worst scene in any movie ever. Did you see Blade Runner?
They must be necklace.
Whoa. All right. Big L this year for Syria.
But one more thing before that.
Okay.
On that video, I did see someone who what's it called? Remote viewed it.
John, you're Syrian warlords or anti-Syrian warlords right now. Where did you go?
What happened to me?
Oh, there you are.
Oh, got a yum. But I did see somebody who remote viewed. Is that the right term?
They astral projected it?
Yeah. They went in there and they actually saw that they were reptilians. And I guess we can have to review that
You're about to send me a link.
Maybe
right now.
next one, maybe next episode we'll have to review that. 'cause
Oh no!
that was a fun episode. That was a fun.
You're talking
video.
to oh my! You're talking about the guy with what was it, Celeste or something? What was
No,
the name
it's
of his-
this girl. I have to find it again. She's a remote viewer, and she says she went there and she can confirm that there were 9-foot tall aliens there.
Okay, well that's enough. That's enough. That's enough of a tease. You don't gotta whatever. You don't gotta blue ball nobody. Anyway, what do you think
we'll have
happened
to-
with the 9-foot tall alien black kids attacking people with sticks in Miami? Yeah, this is the footage. This right here. I've seen people post this footage for other stuff, like even like the oh sorry, I keep forgetting I gotta press this button. Even like the the tragedy that happened in New Orleans a couple days ago. I saw people posting like this was New Orleans last night. I'm like, that bro, that was January this year. That's Miami, supposedly. Whoa. There's very few people. Lots of cop cars, but no cops.
Hey, that is true. Maybe
Really
they were
never.
just all like, it's too cold outside. It's
Oh my-
January out here in
Oh
Florida.
my gosh. Did we have a real life Space Jam and just not even know it? 9-foot tall
Maybe.
alien maybe kicked ass on the court.
A basketball team just like, went to the mall and was like,
Dude, we missed the movie Biggers. We missed it in real life.
yeah. We'll make a trailer for it. We'll
right.
make a trailer for Bakers.
There's something there. This picture sums up basically all of politics last year, I think. Just take it in.
AOC, I still wish she was a conservative.
I mean, we'll see. She took off her pronouns off of her bio. So there's hope. There's hope.
Strong women.
The squad will return. What if the squad rebrands as conservatives? What if they rebrand as Maha?
It's Maha.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out. I hope so.
No, I think squad. I'm calling it right now. This is I've been hanging out with some people that make some pretty strong predictions, and a lot of them are at least in the ballpark. This is the Mr. Westford prediction for 2025. Maha squad return, guys. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be lit. You're going to see AOC talking about that there's only 2 genders. Facts don't care about your feelings. Seed oils. That's going to be her pipeline. She's gonna be like, I never really watched that Ben Shapiro fellow.
Yeah, well, she's probably gonna end up like becoming a big fan of this show.
Oh,
And,
of course. Yeah, that's the pipeline, right?
Mhm.
Ben Shapiro, seed oils, Mr. Westford.
Mhm.
Just like
Yeah,
the Jordan Peterson
microplastic-
Pajot orthodoxy. It's very
Microplastic
similar.
in
There's
the
a clear
testicles.
parallel. Right. Well, how
Microplastics in
many?
the testicles, like she's gonna be like, next thing you know, she's gonna be like, instead of my juicy booty, I'm gonna be eating a juicy steak. And we're like, thank you. You are now accepted in the conservatives.
Oh,
Because
she'll
you
be one
eat
of
a steak.
those. She'll be so she's just going to be a feminist, feminist conservative or whatever they call it. Like the I'm going to basically OnlyFans for the red wave. One of those. That's what that's your prediction.
Yeah, if you're a liberal, you don't get any of my duties. It's like, oh wow, thank you.
I have a duty to serve this country.
Not a duty, but a booty to serve the country. And
Okay,
thank
let's
you.
see. I don't even
everybody.
remember it. I got so many things saved that we didn't go through, and this is a highlight clip show right now, right? So
I
what is
would
it?
go as far to say that I would
Oh,
purchase
come
a
back.
Glock, and if you and I are walking on the same street and it's dark out and you're a white male, you
I'm
have
gonna
to be
s-
white for this to count, okay?
Wow.
If you're a white male, and if you don't approach me, I will shoot you. Yeah, I know.
Oh.
So Has to be on the street, you and I. Has to be at nighttime. During the day, not so much, but at nighttime, okay? And you have to have very...
Okay, I think I see the play here. You know, at night, you know, it's kind of dark. I can't tell if you're white or black. So, you know, there's plausible deniability. You know, you might say hands up, don't shoot. How am I to know? I think that's the thing.
Yeah. Well, what if it's like a really cold night and I actually I do wear a lot of black, not to I don't know the word, but I don't want to make them feel good. But what if I get shot? Just because
Well,
I'm
it has to
wearing
be at night on the street. And she has to think that you're a white man. Is this Tom Clancy? I don't know. Is Tom Clancy? There's something there. My tech. You got to explain. That joke went right over me. Maybe it went under me. Maybe the midgets caught it and I didn't. I don't know.
Tom Clancy.
I haven't watched enough Jack the Reacher to understand what you're talking about.
This is a Rainbow Six turn of event here.
I don't know. Wait, is it? Wait, okay. Let's big brain. Is it because of the gun? Is it because there's that fat chick in Rainbow Six Siege and she's the glasses? Oh, does he have big glasses? I don't even know what the man looks like. Has he? Tom Clancy, has he done a face reveal? I don't even know. Oh yeah, he does do big glasses. This is the man, everybody. If you ever see him,
maybe, yeah, that is,
yeah, I don't know.
That's
That's
fancy.
If you ever see this man wearing these glasses, though, you know that he's gone blue. You don't need to see him with blue hair. If you just see the shape of his glasses change, you know it's gone.
I have a pair of those reading glasses.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where
they were like $2.
Oh yeah, you sent me one. So you sent me. You must have found my little brother's. What is it? SoundCloud or whatever. My little brother. Here, let's just play it, everybody. This is my little brother's clip.
And the clockwork of my illness is a sick joke I could laugh about until I cry and cry
and cry and cry. Oh,
I'm lower than I've ever been.
We lost music, everyone. We lost music.
I hate that he's actually a competent musician.
I'm lower than I've ever been before. More than I've ever been. I'm lower than I've ever been.
Oh.
I'm higher than I've ever been. I'm lower than I've ever been.
I do have a problem. I do have the only problem I have with this video is that they hold their guitars up like
the Beatles,
like in a mariachi band.
Well, if you're trying to rock out with your cock out and this is your stance right here, dude, like this, like you look like an old grandma, dude.
Like,
look at that dance. His legs are all confined. His dick is free and his legs are confined, dude. Something's wrong.
Yeah, and it's like I don't know. I hate it when I see an electric guitarist who doesn't play a solo, but his hands are up here. It's like, what's wrong with your hands? Well, you see, when I drop my hands, it hurts my wrist to play the G chord when it's down here.
Yeah, see, I only know open chords. I thought this wife beater and hat would kind of get me through.
You play the chord A with just one finger. I do it the technical term, and I use all three fingers to play the A chord.
I actually usually prefer using all three fingers. I don't know. Does that make me soy? I don't know.
Makes you a little gay boy.
All right. Look at that. That's me.
Yes.
That's my inner child that you just mocked, dude. That's my inner child.
That's 2024 in a caption.
Look at how bad that haircut. Like, there's so much. Oh, he's got the Tom Clancy. This is Tom Clancy again.
Yeah. Tom Clancy turned trans.
Yeah, we need the flute flow. Oh, you were there for the flute solo, right, man? The big dwarf man just in the river, being out, we're being out in nature. This is how God intended it. The elite are trying to get you to disconnect from nature and your body. So that's what were we talking about? Actually, I don't. There's a couple parts where it's like try hard in his vocals when he's like, yeah, but like I mean, they're competent enough. They're probably not like
estrogen.
Yeah. I'm trying to give him some credit because like if you just close your eyes and I didn't see this, I'm like, yeah, it's all right. I mean, it's all right. But you see, I just nothing can redeem. Do we even get to see the bass player? Oh, he's wearing a vest. Oh, no, he's not.
He's wearing a Boy Scout shirt. Is what it looks like. He has a little patch on the shoulder. It's like,
is that the only look we get at the bass player? You see little whips. Oh, there he is. He's got his old man. Oh, what's the name of the like? It's like an old granny band. He looks like an old granny, and the other guy's got the hunched over old man stance. Is that the standard stance for a stand-up bass? You gotta old man it. Who does this? You need to fire your videographer. You need more. You need an establishing shot first of all. That's not enough of an establishing shot. I can't tell what's going on, dude.
Yeah, and the
and the one time you should do the close up. You show me these knees. Yeah. Well, Manuel, you don't gotta cut. You don't gotta right in the grundle, man. You don't kick a man in the grundle while he's down, man.
Get those buttons away from my gooch.
Speaking of all of this insanity, this one was pretty funny. Oh, where's the audio? Oh, dang it. I have to just folks, don't worry. I hate Instagram's the worst. I always complain about it.
Instagram is horrible.
I hate that it auto plays. I hate that it plays without audio sometimes, and sometimes the audio is on. You can't scrub. It's awful, especially for it's like, you know the problem with GIFs. I don't know if there was ever a term for it, but when you're like trying to show somebody a GIF, you have to like, okay, yeah, look at it. You know that experience.
Yeah, you know, like, or it's like with shorts. It's like when you try and show someone a short on YouTube, you're like, oh, just stop, wait, don't listen, wait. I gotta like swipe up, swipe back down. Okay, now listen. Now hurry up, listen. Oh, you missed it. I gotta swipe back up and swipe back down.
It's like
you missed the punchline. You missed the beginning of the joke.
We overcame the technology to be able to like replay and fast forward and rewind and just scrub through the video. We solved that problem so long ago, and Instagram's like, you remember how nice it was? It's like the gay internet version of like liking vinyl too much. I don't know. What am I saying? Look at this gentleman. Sorry. This is actually
something weird about conservatives. There is almost a cultish vibe, I feel. The way they operate within themselves, they refuse to listen to outside people. You know, they're refusing to learn, essentially. I think that is a large part of it.
The band's playing. You hear the band we're just listening to playing the background
weird about conservatives.
Yes.
What is something weird about conservatives? There is almost a cultish vibe, I feel. The way they operate within themselves,
anyways.
I've always wondered what it would be like if I just like went like full blown homo, and I would.
See, this one played with the sound. I don't get it. This wasn't last year, but it's worth it.
Talking to myself, will I see again? We are always running for the thrill of it, always pushing up the hill, searching for the thrill of it.
There goes our monetization. That's all right.
I remember the last photo of the people with the maxi pads. I was like, yes. I was like, I hope you're trolling. I hope you're trolling, and I hope this is you're not serious.
This is, I mean, maybe too serious for the vibe we got going on. But I was thinking about this with 2020. It's so weird because it was It was like all of the psyops and the propaganda that the boomers went under their whole lives in like a condensed, refined form, all at once. So there was a lot of like I always say I got a PhD in COVID because I was just like every day staying on top of it. Like because at first you don't know if you're gonna die or people around you are gonna die. You hear 2 million Americans dead no matter what we do, no matter what measures we take. 2 million Americans dead. Sunday, monster truck rally. But
then it was
that's
just
freaky.
like,
That's a freaky thing to hear, man.
yeah. And then it was like, well,
2 weeks to flatten the curve. But okay,
yeah.
so I spent hour. It was like a day job searching and reading articles and scientific papers and being on what's that, John Hopkins website and all this stuff. And you're digging through Telegram and Instagram, and you're watching everybody's reactions and listen to people that say they're doctors. You don't know if they're a doctor, and you're just trying to make decisions. And eventually, you go, "This is all bullshit."
Well, the thing of it was for like the most disappointing thing for me about the whole COOF thing was like I didn't die. I did everything I could have done to like I was
Did
like,
you lick a
I was like,
toilet?
oh,
Did you lick a toilet? Did you? Don't lie to yourself. Don't say you did everything you could have done if you didn't lick a toilet.
okay, well I came close
Right?
to. I came close to, but I was like, no. But I was just like, oh, well, if there's a pandemic, there's all of this happening. Maybe this is my time. This is my time to shine. Like I will go out there and like prove to everybody that yes, this is real. But it didn't happen. That was the most disappointing part about it.
What I was thinking about the last year. There's all
Maybe
these,
I'll
like,
have to try better on monkeypox.
Yeah, sure. Maybe you can like bring West Nile back or Ebola or something. I don't know. That'll be the new retro wave going forward. But it like struck me with how positive last year was. Like I'm telling my dad, because my dad's a boomer and he always talks about how amazing America was, greatest country on earth, and it's just those damn communists or the Democrats or whatever trying to ruin everything with socialism and communism and all this. But he talks about the idyllic America and everything being great and everything. And my entire life, I've only seen America get worse at a faster and faster and faster rate. It's just accelerated right into the ground. It's like I'm buying Medicoin, but it's a country. I'm just getting rug pulled, dude. I don't know. My dad said this is the greatest country on earth. Well, I don't know. But with how positive last year was culturally and politically, it's such a weird whiplash from 5 years ago now, with the fear, and then not just because that I by like late March or April, I was already like, guys, this is a scam. Do not wear the mask. Do not comply. Never surrender. So I graduated from COVID University, got the PhD, wore my mask on top of my head like a good little boy. I would walk into the store wearing masks on my head. I was dissident. I was climbing out of sewers, licking toilets, wearing a yarmulke that has a very low percentage chance of effectiveness. But there was so much of my time and effort and energy and mental bandwidth was about following all the twists and turns and the Omicron and all this stuff, and trying to convince people that you weren't going to kill grandma and that these numbers are inflated, that there's not excess deaths of COVID. We're just, because I remember like the day somebody told me about COVID and like they're not letting people gather together. I'm like, this was like when my conservatism like just took a deep dive, like it just exploded, because I was like, that's against the First Amendment. We have the right to assemble. They can't do that. That's our right. That's our right. And that just like totally killed that belief in me. But after all of that, like being a collaborator in espionage and trying to figure out this evil government trying to get into my brain, now it's like, hey, things are looking up, and we're winning. We're winning, and maybe we could win some more, and maybe we could like do stuff to like keep winning, and maybe I have like agency and I can like participate and be a player in this game in some small way. Maybe I can get a PhD in something. Maybe I can go back to school and get a PhD in something that's not COOF. I don't know.
Yeah, like Sola Scriptura.
Explain, John. Explain.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That was the first word that came to my mind.
Oh, okay. Well, what I'm trying to say is I got very into like a prepper mindset throughout like 2020 to 2022 of like, I just got to protect my family. Things are going to get crazy. It's just going to get worse. I have to give up my dreams. All these things I wanted to do, these trajectories I was on in 2019, these endeavors, all dead. I don't know that we're going to get put into camps, folks. We're getting put into camps. I have them on video, folks. I've been told that Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. And now I'm, especially like for 2 years, it was like a solid reality. It was like the things that I just wanted to accomplish in life, like your goals, your career, was just like, I was like, all right, that's dead. We're moving on. But folks,
That's actually,
we are so
that's
back.
actually like, yeah.
Anybody else
that's like
feel that?
something-
Anybody else do that? I was like, I have to protect my family. We're starting a garden. I'm learning how to do this stuff. We need to have 3 months of water and food. And we take all of your money out of the bank. It's gonna collapse, folks. There's gonna be a run of the bank, folks. That was me in 2022, man. I was just like everything's going crazy, and some people aren't gonna make it, folks.
Yeah, and like I will have to say, like, yeah, like that was like a time where like I like just stopped on everything. Like I kind of like, I won't say I went to like a depression or anything like that, but it was more of like a like, okay, shit's going to shit.
It's a good way to put it. Yep.
What do I need to do that to get through this? And then like you wake up tomorrow and it's like, oh, everything was just a psyop. Okay. And so yeah, like, I don't want to sound cheesy or anything like that, but like 2025 is like the year where I'm just like, we can have a nuke come here in California. Also, like,
And it's okay. It's all right, man.
I'll be like,
It's gonna be jamming to my lo-fi.
Yeah, but hey, Wes, we still have internet, so buddy,
Hey, California is drifting into the ocean, but I have Starlink.
Yeah, you know, who cares? Yeah, like I guess that could be a bad thing, but I guess this year I'm going into it like I don't really let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a naturally optimistic person, and I just feel like I'm rediscovering the inner retard optimism within me, because I was all into like, all right, I got to be realistic. We need milk and eggs. We need toilet paper. And now I'm like, wait.
Or you can be a Muslim and just use rocks.
Okay, wait. They said 2 million Americans dead, and like I thought it was gonna be crazy. There was rioting, but it was all manufactured. There was like no need to riot. Nobody was starving. Nobody was resorting to eating poo-poo, and that's India on a good day. So I think we're gonna be all right, folks. I think we're gonna be all right. I'm not saying there won't be. We live in a land of psyops. There's just gonna be more, and then there's gonna start being more and more right-wing psyops because it's just it's just a tool. So that's why, I mean, it's even there's some stuff happening now, and some things I choose not to make streams about like immediately or whatever, because I'm like, I don't know. I'm not going to feed into a narrative I'm not sure on or whatever.
I'm just
of course. And you should like that. I mean, I now have a lot of what are those things called? The dehydrated food. I have a lot of that now. Simon's, I was insane. Well, actually, I wasn't insane. It was perfectly rational the way I was acting. Okay. All right. No.
You're gonna be like, your kids are gonna be like,
okay. If you didn't at least buy like 6 months of food, were you in a coma? I just want to know. Okay.
Your kids are gonna be like, "Daddy, I want something sweet." And you're gonna be like, pull out your basement like dehydrated
All right,
ice cream.
let me.
We're
Hey,
having dehydrated ice cream for tonight,
honey,
guys.
give me a minute. I'm getting the fire going. All right, now pour the water in there. Okay. All right, now open. Okay, put those little. What is that cereal? What is that? This beef? I don't even put whatever it is. Put in the bowl, honey. Okay. There you go. All right, eat up, kid. That's 500 calories.
Your wife's gonna be like, "I'm gonna go to the grocery store." Go to the grocery store. We got 6 years of dehydrated food in the basement. What are you talking
Go to the
about?
grocery store. Go to the grocery store. I've been watching the war in Ukraine. Young Ukrainian men go to the grocery store, and that's when they get conscripted. I don't know if we're resulting in conscripting women, but they're talking about it in the news. I don't know.
Have you been in Kiev lately? When was the last time you were able to order a latte in Kiev?
In Kiev? I don't know. Do they even have? Maybe the lattes are. I don't know. Maybe are they worth possibly getting conscripted into a losing war? I'm not there to tell. I don't know what your risk tolerance is, but
one other big L that I found that was funny. That was actually it's sad because a lot of people have lost their lives, but it was also kind of funny. North Korea was like, "We need a war to train our soldiers."
Okay. All right. Okay. You have the map ready. Well, just imagine this is a Korean accent. You have the map ready. Okay. No. Stop it. Now who are we more with? Have I been in Kiwi? I've been in New Zealand. Is that what you're talking about? I've been to New Zealand. Actually, just like very narrowly got to go to New Zealand. That was when my wife and I went on our honeymoon in late 2019, like November 2019. And no idea that if it had been a couple months later, I'd live in New Zealand now. That's who I'd be. Have they let people out of New Zealand? I haven't even checked.
I don't know about those Kiwis. Speaking of Kiwis, have you ever heard of Isaac Butterfield?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you should.
Oh, do they say Kiev? Oh, do they say Kiev? Oh, you're going down to Kiev, eh, mate?
Yeah, going to Kiev.
Oh, they got really good lattes out there, mate, in Kiev.
I hear they have a drone that'll bring you a key, but it ain't no coffee. It's more like an IED. It's just some around duct tape to a mod around duct tape to a drone. It ain't no cup of latte.
Can't do the accent right. Just exclaim certain syllables. Hey, it's my mate John. Can you go around and see if anybody's pro AIDS for me, John? I just want to know if I'm not the only one. Anyways, a couple of more L's. We went through the politics stuff. Yeah. It's been a good last 6 months or whatever, right? But let's shift the vibe a little bit. This is a very unfortunate.
Itu kita review ya, mumpung kita lagi digigit. Jadi kita
bagian dingin, hola dingin.
Ini gak recommended banget buat pembuat. Ini kamera kukur dengan sih atau.
What are they waiting for?
Okay.
So it looks like a non-venomous snake.
Oh.
Okay.
Ini jidat saya ketarik teman-teman.
I get you're freaked out, but it's like you got it. Don't grab it from. Just grab it. You should have at the beginning. I don't know if he grabbed it and then it bit him, but you grab by the scruff. That's where you went wrong.
I love it here in California when people like find
Go on, I'm listening.
People find
love when Francis rattlesnakes racing.
They find rattlesnakes and they think like it's a commodity. Like, do you think we can just take the rattler off of its tail? It's like, I don't know. Let's try it. They're like, oh gosh, I just got bit by a northern back sidewinder.
I'm trying to figure this out. Like, is the reason he's not even using? He's like, maybe if I bring it back to the ground, it'll feel safe and no longer feel threatened. Now he's like, all right, hey mom, can you come pick me up? What would compel a man to just not use his hands? The only thing I can think of is either he's a vegan. He's like, I don't want to hurt the poor little snick, or he's Hindu and he's like, well, if I harm you, I might become you in the next life, and that might be very soon, friend.
You can already tell, like, the snake's been eating. His belly is kind of bulging.
Yeah,
right
there is.
He's like,
there's a paunch.
Yeah, he's like, oh, yeah. The snake is trying to eat you, dude.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just, like,
The snake is trying to eat you, friend. Yeah.
you just pull it out.
Look, he's already got something in his belly.
And it doesn't look like it's
You've
a
lost an
poisonous
eyebrow,
snake or-
friend.
It doesn't look like a poison snake or anything like that. Like, you
You
just
know,
pull it out. You might. His
this-
teeth are small.
Yeah, he's just freaking out, dude. He's freaking out. Well, I say he's freaking out, but look at the stance. He gets like into. This is getting ridiculous.
He has like one tooth stuck in him. That's it.
The snake points like, I need help.
The snake, yeah, the snake is the victim here. He's like, I'm stuck. Let me go. Help me.
If I did this to a bear, he wouldn't let me just hang out here.
I don't have arms.
I haven't. Do we even see? Just. I wish it would have been perfect comedic timing if it was like immediately. Look, he's got perfect access to the Grundle. Perfect access.
God. Have you seen
If it was
that
just
video?
if it just ended on a whap up, cut like one of those Gen Z cut screams. Have I seen what video? Oh, anyways, I want to. You hold that thought. I'm gonna get this thought I was holding. This exact thing happened to me when I was like 5, except I wasn't an Indian man and it wasn't a snake. It was my uncle's Rottweiler, dude. I got my eyebrow bitten off, folks. Can you see this? You see my facial scar here? Oh my! I know you can probably just see the Indian Prime Minister, but see that? That's from a Rottweiler, folks. What were you saying? Sorry.
I'm trying to find the video. This dude, like, I don't want to give it away, but all
right, just link it.
I'm trying to find it.
Okay, sorry. I'll play something. I'm gonna vamp. All right. Hey, John, don't pay attention to me because you got to find your thing. But hey, everybody, do you remember Luchador? Do you remember? This is the Roman Catholic mascot for an anime convention.
Wait, what?
Remember that?
Oh no, I don't remember that. What is this? Like a Funko Pop for the Pope?
Yeah, this heterodox Latins adding the filioque to the creed. It was inevitable, folks. It was. I didn't even read that, but yeah, it was inevitable. Okay, I love this one. I don't know how X works. This inspires me to crush heresy. This inspires me to work harder. This inspires me to evangelize to the world. This inspires me to be holier. This inspires me to have fun. This inspires me to join Max. This inspires me to white pill. I love my Catholic faith. Thank you, Lucia. That
If you're not Catholic, you're not based, is what I've learned.
Oh, apparently this was I always see this account, Real Wildcat. I don't know who you are, but I see that. And you know who I think of when I see this? This is who I think of. For all the OGs out there. Y'all remember this? This is last year. All the long-time watchers of this channel. Okay, I can hear Nadim speaking Lebanese right now. Okay, can you guys remember all the fond memories we had together?
Is this Nadim?
No, this is Velkin 1, dude. Velkin 1, dude.
Where is Nadim? He hasn't been
Velkin. I don't know. Where's Nadim? I don't. Him. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Where'd it go? Oh, I must have deleted it. Would have been perfect. I lost my timing, but let me look it up again. Maybe this is what happened to Nadim. I haven't checked in a while, so I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but I don't know if Nadim's going to make it, folks.
مسجد بني أمية مطأطئين الرؤوس ذليلين لله سبحانه وتعالى خاضعين له سبحانه وتعالى نقول أن من نصرنا هو الله وأن الله تعالى بقوته هو الذي نصر لا بقوتنا ولا بحولنا هنا عقر دار الإسلام.
I love the dude just to the right of the dude talking. It just seems like he's like doesn't know what to do with his arms. But yeah, this may be what has become of our beloved Nadim.
Yeah,
he may have
might be a Muslim now.
No, why? I don't think he would. No, I'm just saying he's probably decomposing by now.
Well, decompose in peace.
Yeah. Is there audio? Oh, what am I looking at?
Falling to totally try not to convert John.
Oh. You know, this would have been perfect for that. You remember that old, the meme, old meme? It was Roundabout. It was that like groovy bass line, old like 70s song, like the One Hit Wonder. And it, like turns like black and white or whatever, and it's like, we'll be right back. Remember that? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't think so.
I don't know what I'm talking about, do you? Let me pull one up. That's the perfect template for that. I'd be surprised if I wasn't even like later in that video. There's no way you haven't. Oh my gosh. Advertisement. There's no way you haven't seen this meme. It's, I don't know, it probably came out like 2016 or something. Last time you saw this, people are probably saying subscribe to PewDiePie, all right? So it's been a little while.
Hey,
yeah,
PewDiePie.
Nadim might be making falafel in heaven. A dinga, friend. When I meet St. Peter up at the pearly gates, Nadim's gonna be right behind him with the falafel, speaking Lebanese. It's gonna be a good time, I think. Okay, let's go. I haven't seen any of these, but this is the template I'm talking about.
To your right, to your right, to your right. There,
Oh,
there you
no.
go. There you go.
Okay, yes. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You've seen it. You've seen it.
Yeah.
No way you haven't.
That was one of my favorite templates for a meme.
One of my favorite. I don't know what it is. Can't recall.
Well,
One of my
you-
favorites, actually. Wow, what a fine
Like, when you
vintage.
say it, it's just like, I don't know what this is. And then you're like, oh, here it is. I'm like, ah, yes.
Okay.
Does like it very much.
Hey, well, let me do another song one. Do you remember the Shooting Stars meme? Probably maybe a little bit earlier.
You're gonna have to show me.
All right, this is another one you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. This was another whole. This is another whole. Things used to be so much more wholesome. Maybe we'll return. Maybe we'll return to these days of the internet, everybody. We're just to enjoy the wholesome slop. We'll get there. We'll get there together.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Tango!
This was the time.
What a twist! I don't know what I'm getting into.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
It's Wednesday, my dudes. Yeah, that was the wholesome meme.
Meet
time.
Panera's new.
See, well, Manuel, I don't know that answer, but it was 2024 to us. Okay,
Anybody who knows
6
me
years ago.
knows
Okay,
when I get serious about something, I tie my hair back like a black ribbon.
like a black
This
woman.
It's an elegy to all the things we become before we're done becoming women. 1. Elegy for the freshman girlfriend, whose optimism was buttermilk at the breakfast table, turned sour by a boy for whom my face wasn't pretty in the way he preferred. So I baked my body into a buffet, a pie he could cut into, sample, take a slice of what he liked.
a pizza
Eyes
pie.
like flies, all the
I
maggoty
love
compliments
eyes like
I
flies,
swallowed
dude.
because somewhere this must be a delicacy and somewhere I must be really, really
Okay,
lucky.
Here we go.
Though
This might offend you. I don't
not
know.
Christian enough to pray for, not even trophy enough to pay for. I spent half of
I
college
didn't know
trying to
you
get this
paid
boy to
for
love me, the
trophies.
other half trying to get over him. Well, that girl, she's been dead for years now, but everybody keeps asking me to conjure up her ghost. 2. Ode to the slut. Who doesn't?
Yeah. Yeah. See, yeah.
Out to the slot. No, it's hell to the
Okay,
slot.
okay. I'm gonna kill myself for not knowing exactly which track it is on here.
And
This
BRB, I gotta go.
one. Okay. Well, before you do, I think it's this one. This is what it makes me think of. Yeah, it's totally this track. A great album, by the way, but still, it has some of that. This is Ode to the Protestant.
Forgiveness. Acceptance.
Eyes like flies.
Stripping demons right off my back, trying to leech life off of me. Get off of me and feel my father's fury, oppressor.
Oppressor.
Day you feel the full blast of his vengeance. Bells above, but for now I'll love.
I don't want to scratch out this nice shirt.
He blew courage in my backbone.
You blew courage.
Lining up in Jehovah's battalion. Knowing you
can't challenge him. I will march forward.
I worship Yeshua.
Like cannons ready to grip souls from your grass. Slick snake
In the grass, my Lord, sees you. Vengeance is his. Amen.
I retaliate.
Retaliate. I will enunciate.
Full of madness at first, but now gladness bursts off the seams of our beings because we overflow.
We homophobic with the flow and eyes like flies, the ointment of the anointed, the lyrical.
Healing any
Peace. He was there. He is peace. Is anyway, where'd you go, John? My dude. I thought we were so back, but really, we were so over. I'm disappointed. Well, what are you guys doing? You guys having a good year so far? You making the most of it? You making the most of it? I don't know. I'm gonna go get some beds with some friends tonight. Then, hey, Jube, if you're listening, I'll see you in 3 hours, in 2.5 hours, mate, to get some beds. Get some proper beds then, mate. Why? There's 19 people watching. And what is this dude? Look at this dude. He has to pretend that the PlayStation is real. That's the face of a man who knows he shouldn't be in his position. It's a man full of regret. And his little hanky here, You ever do that when you have to, like, you see a mirror or like you look in the like, oh my okay, I have to like orient how to control this thing. This little thing, it looks clean. These dots, poo poo. Hey John, how you doing?
Good. Sorry, I had to go and pee.
You had a TT?
Like a little boy.
Yeah. You had to take off. I mean, do I still have it open? No. Well, don't. I keep closing my tabs, thinking I won't come back. Oh no, I do have it. All right. So okay, no, you don't have to get into too much information zone. You don't have to like get TMI. But all right, did you when you go TT? All right. Do you have easy access like this? You have easy access? Or are you knitted up nice and right, proper like this, mate?
You're knitted up nice and tight and proper.
Yeah. Have you got a Wallace and Gromit right in your grundle there, mate?
No, I still just wear just regular stuff. As I know it's embarrassing for me to say this as a man. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm so behind the trends. I'm not wearing a onesie.
Yeah, it's just like you know those boxers that have been around since like those things are so annoying. I wish I could just wear a dress and just like
just got rid of the tab. I just got rid of the tab.
Yeah,
I'm not playing it again. I'm not playing it. You guys just rewind and watch the man in the dress. I'm not gonna play it again for you. Unlike Instagram and my streams, I let you scrub backwards. I let you play and press pause and play whatever you want. It's a democracy here, all right? I am not in control of when you pause me. Sure, this stream's just going. I'm on 1X, but you don't have to be. That's the beauty. With the Western channel, I let you have the freedom to just pause me. You can just sit there and look at you might not get to choose if you look at me or this Pajit, but you can choose at what speed.
Hey, easy with the slurs, Pajit.
Hey, once a bigger, always a bigger.
Once a bigger, always a bigger. Yeah, you can't cut my legs off.
That's a horror movie. Like you and your girl get in a car wreck and you wake up, like you hear tiny footsteps, and then everything gets dark and you hear, oh, what are we gonna do with them? And then you wake up, hey babe, no, babe. And your girlfriend's right beside you, and she's cut off at the knees, and they super glued her feet to where her knees used to be. I'm working on this script for a horror movie.
If you lose your legs, I would be.
It's called Little Women. It's called Little Women.
Like, babe, you can't move anymore. So, guess what? You do what I say now, and you eat what I say now. Sorry.
Well, hey, John, it's been a good year. We met. Hey, we didn't even talk about what the heck. I mean, and a random Tuesday, Nadim would be like, "I have to watch this. I have to watch this. Wesh, I have to watch this. Where's the clip, Wesh?" And on our recap of 2024, we even watched the origin of our buddiness, dude. We didn't even watch it, buddy.
We didn't even recap our own recap.
Yeah, we didn't even. Back when I was on the porch and nobody told me how bad my internet was, so I hear, I'm trying to get the video ready, and I hear Nadim go in my ears. It really, I couldn't focus while hearing that. All right. When you pop in, there should just be like an Xbox 360 achievement sound. I got it. Send anything my way, I will read out loud. You can leave it. Hey, hello, John. Again, right now, Dragon. How you doing, sir?
Hello, buddy. How do you do?
Buddy. I do good. How are you?
My Microsoft is not working. Can you help me?
You do. I can so much.
What are you talking about, mate? I dropped you back to
to Mumbai. I bring you back to Mumbai, and I tell I you. take 7-Eleven with me and order syrup. You can take it. You can take it.
Look at me.
No.
John
Mondragon.
I'm like you guys in this video. I can choose when to not even play my own video. I loved you in RRR. That was such a good movie. What a cultural reference, Wesley. You're hilarious. Good job.
I do not know what that is.
It is a Bollywood movie. It's quite good. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, Bollywood is the most. It's the most best.
The most.
That is more Indian. It is so good.
You guys are about to take a Lebanese lesson here.
You don't like chicken tikka masala. You don't like chicken tikka masala. Oh, you talk about my curry. Don't talk about her like that, my buddy. I'd rub the curry my on buddy. Your face. Hey, buddy. Buddy, go back to where you come from, buddy.
Yeah. Nadeem, how are you in 2 rooms at the same time right now? Oh man, 2025. We're gonna realize we found the cure for cancer in 2024.
You guys
It's right here,
in the same
folks.
dorm or something?
Anyways, I'll leave you guys to go. And
That laugh is just like
it's so good. I miss our Nadeem. We'll pray for his departed soul, everybody. He never made it back to London.
how sad.
Very sad.
Very.
I'll never finish learning Lebanese.
But I will have to give a little bit of a preview.
Okay. All right.
I might have my first official debate.
Wow. On what platform, Mr. John?
It will be on my platform or either your platform. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm still talking with this retard. And but I would like to just show you just a little bit of what this guy is like.
Oh, is this a person with a following?
He has a following. Yes, he does.
Oh.
He's a Haitian, and he believes that Jesus Christ is the master of all magic. And he
Oh
was
my
no
gosh!
more than
It's
just
my
a magician.
Haitian Christian neighbor practicing voodoo.
Practicing voodoo. You're just practicing voodoo, and we can get into
Who do you do?
whoever you do, you just as long as it's video. I don't got time for prayer and Christianity. This is here. Hold on.
Just waiting for you to send me a link or something, man. No.
Come on, go.
You guys' resolution's going great. I gotta fill the okay, there's the link. God, thank God that's over.
Man, I ain't got no time to be praying and singing no Christian hymns. Boy, I got time for witchcraft. Witchcraft, the honey jar, and the come to me oil in the name of witchcraft. Witchcraft. Man, I ain't got no time to be praying and singing no Christian hymns. Boy, I got time for witchcraft.
This guy is amazing.
19,000 followers. Man, I feel like I went to school with this guy.
I think everybody feels like they went to school with this guy.
Like you like, hey, Jerome Leal. I haven't heard you. I haven't seen from you in a while, man. How you doing? And then you get this. So like good? Or... I was just it's good to see you, man. It's good to have a good one.
No, this is in the Holiday Inn Express in the hallway.
Tattooed deranged dude. Which you're talking about this dude? Sorry, you go on. You vamp. I look this up.
No, but this guy, he's like legit. Like he's like believes in the whole Haitian thing. Like it's just voodoo all the way, like the voodoo. And I asked him, I was like, well, he was like, oh, Jesus Christ doesn't exist. Jesus Christ, he followed voodoo. He was like the master of voodoo. I was like, oh, so would you like to debate this? Yeah, I was like, would you like to debate this?
Crush him, make him cry into his womanly fur coat. Is this the tattooed man?
She says she's fine, but she lies. She wears sunglasses all of the time to turn off her eyes, and at night she stays out of the shadows. It's one of the only times that her true colors shine. She says, "You're talking about me like you know what I mean, but you know nothing at all about leading this kind of life."
All right, okay. Would you debate him?
Yeah.
All right. Levi the poet, you are in the negative of knowing something about leading this kind of life. And John, I believe you were in the affirmative position about leading this kind of life. All right. We will begin with opening statements. 5 minutes on the clock. John, please begin.
Okay. I think you're
what?
I don't agree with your argument. I don't like the way you yell at me, so therefore, I think you're in the wrong.
Well, I guess I wish I didn't close my tab because maybe we. Rookie move. I keep trying to keep the tabs clean, and then I mess it up for myself. Okay, Levi the poet, would you like to respond to your opponent's argument? Please, 5 minutes on the clock. You ready whenever you are.
Trying to get a handle on the fact that I can still slip my fingers through your palms and recognize that you were right all along. Well, the captives will be released and the blind will see, and the oppressors are going to set the downtrodden free. Position.
Wait. I don't agree with the whole blind you can see. Like, I would like to know an epistemological justification for that.
He just left. He I don't know. He left, dude. I don't know. He left studio.
I win. You bigot.
It's another Della Monkey moment. Wait. I keep wanting to like leave and go do stuff in my actual life or whatever, but there's been so many things that keep coming up in my brain. Was this last year? This is totally last year. The Della Monkey thing.
Which one?
You know the one.
Oh, the Andrew Wilson one.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, I think that was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, wasn't it? Streamed 1 year ago. Was it the end of? This is 1 year ago. When does it upload? Just November. No, this is the very end of 2023. Okay, can't play it, folks. Can't play it. It's a classic. It's a classic. Can't play it. Wasn't last year. We've been very strict about staying in last year and not.
That's actually good.
Deviating.
Yeah, that's actually a good question for chat. Like, what debate was actually like the number one debate that was able to that we've had last year?
Jay Dyer literally asked people this on Twitter like 4 or 5 days ago.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. Let's go and see the man. What is it? Let me find it. Oh my gosh, Twitter's. I guess you can like search Jay Dyer.
I mean, that Billy Carlson.
Yeah, if I do,
pretty good defeater. What other good debates happened last year? Well, wasn't Jay Dyer and Sam Shamoon in a pretty big debate with?
Against Muslims, right? Yeah, Jay Dyer did a lot of like Muslim stuff this year. I don't know. I'm looking. Twitter is a little hard to find stuff, even if it was like 5 or 6 days ago. Oh, I don't know. He had a couple that he listed, and he was asking what people thought. Oh, no. Somebody else is probably going to find it faster than I can. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Do you remember that? This is the worst. This was the worst. Jay Dyer, why are you unlocking core memories? This isn't the right one. I don't even know what that is. This is the wrong tab. This is the wrong tab. This. Oh my gosh. Do you remember this Scene Kids stuff? What band was that? It was like not Blood on the Dance Floor. What was the other one? Those bands are like the worst of all time.
Some brass knuckles and some like iPod minis.
It's so bad. Oh gosh. Okay. I've got to figure out what this band. It's gonna scene bands. Okay. Broken Side. I think it's Broken Side. You want to listen to a little bit of Broken Side, and that's how we're gonna end it, folks. That's the perfect way to end the recap of last year. Is to listen to like 06 Scene Kid music. I remember people I knew at school listening to this, and it's definitely Broken Side. I have never gotten over the cringe. This is. I'd rather listen to Levi the Poet for years and nothing else than listen to this. So you guys have to suffer with me. This is so bad. I'm not gonna play the video. That's what gets you. That's what gets you got. It's that for 3 minutes.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me of like that one song. Or is it the band? Abandon All Ships?
Maybe I don't know.
Abandon all ships. You'll still sleep.
I don't know. Breathe Carolina was another terrible one.
Oh my god.
Just the worst. I'd rather eat the cow poo poo. It's so bad. Well, anyways, John, first stream of the year. How would you like to send it off, good sir?
I would like to send it off. Yeah, that is a band name, Abandon All Ships. Take One Last Breath. You guys go look it up on that. And we can't play this because like I'm sure they would copy strike us, but it's the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing.
We're probably not making it, dude. But you know what we can.
Go ahead.
You know what we can play though, and I think there's no better way to send us off than.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Tango!
Hello?
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
What?